They called you crazy, but in 2026, the woods aren't just alive, they're weaponized. Dear conspiracy theorist, I'm here to apologize. Because once again, the insane theories of yesterday have become the declassified facts of today. We aren't just talking about a bad tick season, we're talking about a 40-year cover-up, radioactive experiments, and a sudden, violent allergy to red meat. This looks less like a fluke and more like a feature. Welcome to I Has the Documents, and today, we're looking at the receipts. Let's start with the hard data. Thanks to a massive review of 41 primary declassified sources, we now know the US military wasn't just studying ticks. They were tactical loading them. Between 1966 and 1969, the military released 282,800 radioactive Lone Star ticks across Virginia. Why radioactive? They were labeled with carbon-14 to track their migration. Funny thing, before these experiments, these ticks didn't exist north of the Mason-Dixon line. Shortly after, they established a permanent home on Long Island. And then there's Plum Island, just 13 miles from Lyme, Connecticut. The Army Chemical Corps ran open-air experiments where test animals mingled with wild deer. Birds fed on the insects. In 1975, a new disease erupted in Lyme, Connecticut.
You do the math.
Even the man who found the Lyme bacterium, Willy Burgdorfer, took secrets to his grave. Materials found in his garage after he died in 2014 proved he suppressed data on the Swiss agent, a second pathogen that explained why chronic Lyme treatments fail. He admitted in 2013,
I didn't tell you everything.
Fast forward to right now. Farmers across the country are reporting something straight out of a horror movie. We're seeing viral footage of metal boxes, allegedly dropped on farmland, teeming with millions of ticks. The internet is pointing the finger at the usual suspects. Why is there a sudden explosion of alpha-gal syndrome? For those who don't know, one bite from a Lone Star tick can make you deathly allergic to red meat for life. Is it a coincidence that this surge aligns perfectly with globalist pushes for meat alternatives and lab-grown protein? When you look at the engagement on these reports, people aren't just scared, they're connecting the dots. From Oregon to Virginia, wildlife is being found sucked dry. We're seeing a jump from 30,000 Lyme cases to nearly 500,000. And then there's the Oxitec connection. While private donors fund GMO mosquitoes to save the world, we're seeing crawling syringes show up in our backyards. Is it a bug, or is it a feature of a new economic reality where your burger is a liability? If you think the government wouldn't do this, remember Project 112? For 50 years, the military categorically denied it. Then in 2000, they admitted to 134 bioweapons tests. They built the capacity to produce 50 million fleas a month. They proved with Operation Big Itch that they could drop cluster bombs of tropical rat fleas to incapacitate entire battalions. Today, we see the same patterns, the same clusters, around the same research hubs. Whether these boxes are a coordinated release or a terrifying lapse in containment, the result is the same. A public that is sick, tired, and increasingly unable to eat the food their ancestors lived on for millennia. Willy Burgdorfer's last words were, "I wondered why somebody didn't do something." Well, we're doing something. We're reading the documents. Keep your guinea fowl fed, and for heaven's sake, keep your eyes open. This is I Has the Documents. The truth is out there, usually labeled classified.